Okay, no. None of that.
I mean, Lady Dimitrescu.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the VGRCast.
Intro, you fuckface! You tried to bait us. It didn't work.
Oh, I absolutely knew that's what he was doing, and I just answered very honestly. I hope that was live.
It wasn't. It was right before it.
God damn it! You
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the VGRCast. This week, I am joined by my lovely friends Ryan, Mike, and Steve. My name's Kevin, and welcome to the show.
Small cast is small again.
Small. Monica is still doing theater stuff, and Chris isn't feeling good. Probably allergies. Finally listening to me. You're not Eric. You're Ryan. Eric
that
is
was
your
a
brother.
vague reference, and none of you got it.
I recognize that reference though. And I'm Gus. Yeah, that one I get.
What?
That's a RT podcast long running joke. They essentially.
Fucking album's ending next week.
Thank God.
What's ending next week?
It was the Achievement Hunter Weekly Update. It was a series that they've been doing for like 12 years now.
Well, I mean, you can use
They're
like
on number 567.
I know, but
So-
have you seen a recent AWU, or at least when they were in the office
no,
together?
I
Like
haven't watched it in like half a day.
back when they were in the office like a year ago, like AWU was really just a let's open shit fans send us and hit each other with it stream video.
Yeah.
Like they just opened a bunch of stuff on camera, and it was kind of cool to watch every now and again. But it was kind of like
Album was a remnant of when they were actually achievement hunters.
yes, when they used to actually hunt achievements and do guides and stuff. They don't do that no more.
And then Couch Shop came along, and when they did unboxings, they destroyed everything. And then when they saw Couch Shop doing that and getting all popular, Achievement Hunter was like, "Oh, let's do that too."
Which is funny because on the RT podcast, you learned that Bernie never, or maybe it was Bernie or Jack or Jeff, they never wanted it to become that, but it kind of just became that. How's everyone doing today?
I'm doing. Can't complain.
You're doing. That's good.
I am annoyed, and you'll possibly have checked out because I'm currently working through some fucking copyright bullshit for this video. So,
And I'm Eric.
And I'm full of anxiety.
Yay! Everyone's doing good. I'm feeling.
and I'm
I was
just
about to say, wait, what's the difference from? How is that different from normal?
Do
I'm
not
waiting-
forget
I'm
my
waiting.
name.
I'm waiting to hear back from a job.
That's fair. That's okay. Fair enough. Extra anxious.
I'm feeling good today. I don't know. Just had a good day today at work. Just had in a good mood. So today's been pleasant.
My day kind of fell apart at work. Basically, one of the samples I was supposed to test was supposed to be stored at -2 degrees Celsius, and it was left out in just the normal sample room. So now we have to contact the client to see what they want to do with that. So I couldn't run that test. My other test wasn't soluble in any of the usual diluents that we use for that test, so now that client also has to be contacted. And by that time, it was too late to set up and prep anything else. So I just said fuck it, put away glassware, and wrote my story for like an hour.
Nice. That sounds like a solid day.
That
Good
wasn't
job,
bad.
Steve.
I mean, this came in.
Nice.
Oh, is that new?
Your
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you say, Mike?
Supervisor comes in, he's like, "What'd you do today?" Well, that didn't work. And that didn't work. And that didn't work. Okay.
So I sat around and did nothing.
Well, I mean, see, the nice thing about my job is that as long as you put in your 40 hours and get your work done on time, they really don't care all that much or keep that close of an eye on what you do. So,
Nice.
I mean, as long as I kind of try to look like I'm working, I should be fine.
Oh God, I saw a great Twitter thread where people were like telling stories about like half of their jobs were making it look like they were busy, because it's just this thing that if an employer doesn't think that you are doing 40 hours of work, they'll cut your hours, and then you'll get less pay.
My job literally can't do that.
I know.
I really like my job for that, because my job basically my hours are super flexible. I can basically come in anytime I want and leave anytime I want. So there's no I
Nice.
probably don't come in on like Saturdays or Sundays. I mean, unless you really have to, but like it's super flexible. I really like my job.
Nice. Just a quick reminder, we are doing a charity right now. We are raising money for St. Jude Play Live, Children's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital.
I got it.
Too late beating you to it. Oh, wait, my mouse.
got-
No! Ah, damn it. So yeah, Steve just put the link in the chat. If you're in a financial situation where you can donate, I'd really appreciate it. Also, donate on Fridays, because Fridays we're doing Crowd Control Stardew Valley. So,
It'll work this time.
it worked last time, as no one donated. Essentially, you could donate to get coins to fuck with me in game.
I thought it stopped working halfway through or something.
It did, but I fixed it because I just had to restart the client. So it works, kind of. Even though the developer says it doesn't. But yeah, so if you can, donate to the charity. Really appreciate it. We have a goal of $300. So, I mean, it's a pretty big goal for me. I mean, most of our Extra Life campaigns are about that big. Not just with a group of people, so I'm trying.
Did we get I think a couple thousand last time?
Oh
God, no.
We got 300.
We're not that big.
300 or 400, I think, or 200 or 300.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember it was higher.
I know we smashed our goal. We smashed our goal. Yeah, smash that like button. Yeah, so that's that. God, this is a really bad transition into that. Yeah, okay. So I put on the topic sheet, Electoral College is still dog shit, because and this came up because we were talking
behind the scenes. We have a topic sheet.
I've mentioned the topic sheet before.
Is the dog. We're not just.
We were talking at work about we were talking about at work and just trying to argue for and against the Electoral College, and one of my coworkers was kind of like, well, yeah, but without the Electoral College, there'd be no representation for the little man. And I'm kind of like, but why is the little man worth more than me? You know?
Exactly.
Why?
I am also little man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're also small average Americans.
Yes, you are quite short, Steve.
Oof. Hello, Pot. My name is Kettle. You're black.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
No, I'm very white.
Nah.
I live in a black neighborhood, but I am not black.
We'll get to that in a few minutes.
You know what?
All right.
When you said that, that's gonna come out very racist.
Yeah. Anyways, so then the whole thing became well, if those small states didn't matter, so essentially, then someone argued. Well, someone argued that they were well, if the Electoral College wasn't a thing, they'd only campaign in the big cities, and I was kind of like, what's wrong with that? And they were like, well, wouldn't you want to be represented if you were in Utah? I'm like, we have the internet now. We don't need politicians traveling. We don't need politicians traveling around the country. If you want to see a politician and ask him questions, get on fucking Twitter. Call them up on the phone. It's not the 1800s anymore.
They have 6 people running their Twitter accounts at any given time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're not represented if you're in some bumfuck nowhere town, but
you have senators, so you are represented.
Yeah, but the whole thing is though that a citizen in Utah is worth more than a citizen in Illinois.
Yeah.
Because there's less people there.
I don't know about Utah. I'd say Montana.
Okay, Montana or South Dakota or North Dakota.
One of those the flyover
I mean,
states.
there was a I saw a great infographic where it showed the first one was a map of the U.S. and it showed L.A. County like highlighted, and then the next one was the population of L.A. County represented spread out equal to the mass of other states, and it was almost a third of the country. That's ridiculous. People need to vote, not land. But yeah, that's
that's the thing I know. It's I know California is notoriously liberal, but I took a road trip with Vanessa's parents last October up to Northern California and Oregon. I saw more than my fair share of Trump signs, like more than I saw here in Illinois. Like, but now given it's like rural California, but like there's a lot of
big fucking place.
What'd you say?
It's a big fucking place.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you might want to put your mic closer to your face. You're cutting out a little bit.
I should move it a little closer.
There you go.
I don't like
that. But yeah, California is a big place, but it's because the cities are so dense with like the liberal hippies. It's why California is always blue. Not that I'm complaining.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it just goes
Sometimes
to like
it's red, but that's because it's on fire.
Well, it just goes to the whole thing that like there's this whole topic that if people voted not in land, like Republicans wouldn't have won an election in a while.
Good, fuck them.
I can't find your
exactly
conspiracy
one
corner.
Republican I respect. There's probably others. The only one I know of, and that's Schwarzenegger. And I think he's a Republican in name only.
I don't know what his policies were. So
he's super into climate change these days, and which basically gets him all the points in my book, like right off the bat.
And getting John Connor back.
he's super socially liberal too. So I mean, where on the conservative platform are you, Arnie? Like, are you fiscally conservative? Because you sound like a centrist at this point. Either that, or the Republican Party has just dove off the deep end and just left him behind.
Conservative enough to enter a biker bar.
I don't know what happened.
What? What's going on?
Sorry, I don't know what happened to my file explorer on my computer. Like, all my icons are just blank.
Oh.
Did you do? Oh, wow.
Well then.
Well, sometimes when you do like disk cleanups, it gets rid of those, but it should pop back in.
I can't even look at the thumbnails. I can't go like extra large icon.
Do you want to restart your computer? Or
no, that would restart the entire stream.
I'm aware of
Okay.
this, Kevin.
Copyright clear.
It's fine. It's very hard to find your conspiracy corner logo.
Oh no.
Oh, do we want to? Oh, we could. No.
What?
I could talk about the Israel-Palestine conflict, but that'll get us in a lot of trouble, probably.
Yeah, let's not touch that yet.
Here's the thing. You can be against Israel without being anti-Semitic.
Yes.
I think that would be the trouble going into, because I'm going to say right now, fuck Israel. They're stealing land from the Palestinians. But, I am not anti-Semitic. I'm just against the state, the government of Israel, because they're shitty.
Sounds like you're pretty...
Correct.
I thought I was going to say it.
I'm not anti-Semitic, Kevin.
That's good.
Jews.
Moving on.
Mike, you got to use the buzzword globalist.
No, I just have to put 3 parentheses around.
No, it's globalists with three parentheses around it. That's the racist dog whistle. Except it's not really a dog whistle anymore. It's more of a foghorn, but you get the idea.
Is that it? Nope, that's Mike's anime box. Mike, where's the shop, by the way?
I didn't have time to prepare one.
What the fuck?
I could chug some White Claw.
You don't have to do that. Okay, he's doing it anyways.
He just did it.
Don't worry, I'll find...
The can was almost empty anyway. Oh, I found some new flavors of White Claw. I tried a lemon flavored one today. It was pretty good.
Not bad. I'm more of a Truly's guy myself, but
me too.
A little bit more flavor to those. I assume.
Is it cheaper than White Claw? Because White Claw's gotten really fucking expensive.
About the same, honestly. About the same. I just prefer the taste. They have better flavors, and the flavors. I feel like the Truly's flavors are slightly more robust.
For me, it's the bubbles. I feel like Truly's less bubbly. Or I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's yeah.
$17 for a 12-pack of White Claw, and that's kind of ridiculous.
I will say the best flavor of seltzer I've ever had is the Truly iced teas. The Truly iced
Nice.
teas are delicious. Um,
I like the Coors Black Cherry one.
ooh. Steve, you want to talk about your conspiracies while I go grab a beer real quick?
Yes, is my conspiracy logo up, or are we just saying?
I
fuck
can't
it?
find it. I can't find
Fair
it right
enough.
now. Sorry.
God damn it! The one fucking time that we could actually use the conspiracy corner logo.
I'm sorry. Just go with the conspiracies.
Fine.
Just
Okay.
throw up the X-Files title card or something.
So yeah, no.
Where's Trumpet Steve? He can do that.
Well, he's the one who made it. We just can't find the damn logo. Actually, it'd probably be in Discord, but I don't think Kevin can actually pull that up while he's streaming. Anyway, so there is so Arizona is currently recounting the presidential election votes in like one of their their big counties because Republicans just don't know when to quit. So
Maricopa is, I think, the county where Phoenix is.
correct. One of the biggest counties. So there's like 2.1 million votes or something like that. And of course, because it's Republicans, they're only targeting the races that were won by Democrats because, Republicans are above cheating. And I loved it during the presidential race when people like Marjorie Taylor Greene were just like, we're like whining about like ballots being shipped. It's like, you won those, though. You won those. If you want to invalidate the election, you get invalidated too, you fuckface.
I found an article from Arizona Central that says the Superior Court judge dismissed the lawsuit. So,
Lawsuit?
Yeah, like they dismissed the motion to recount.
Oh, well, wait. Well, they're still doing it apparently, and it's run by a company unironically called Cyber Ninjas.
Wah!
A legitimate company is an American election is being edited by it's being audited by a company called Cyber Ninjas.
Well, this is like when the fucking fuck shit with Buttigieg in Iowa happened, and the votes were being counted by it was like Shadow something was the.
Remember when people?
Yeah, and like he was like a majority stockholder in it.
Yeah.
Steve, we can't find the conspiracy logo thing because Kevin's computer is fucked.
I gotta restart probably eventually.
Also, this was like 6 months ago.
I know, that's the thing. So,
have your toes ever fallen asleep?
Yep.
Sorry, my toes are asleep. Sorry, go ahead.
Sounds like diabetes.
All the time.
I actually, random tangent. I started wearing steel toes at work.
Ooh, steel toes are great. Can't confirm.
They are great, but your toes fucking hurt if you wear them for a very long time.
You don't have the right size shoes then.
I have the right size. It's just the pressure that I'm putting on. I also don't walk right. Like I will wear a hole in a pair of shoes after like 6 months.
Do you need wide set shoes? I got properly fitted last summer, and then the guy was like, "Oh no, yeah, you're wide." I'm like, okay.
I don't think I'm wide, maybe, but I know my dad's
show feet.
wide, so maybe.
Girthy.
Show feet.
Show.
No, don't actually show feet.
Oh, God damn it.
And now he's on WikiFeed.
There it is. Megan Ember reviews wiki feet. Go.
Yay!
Tweet at your followers that on Twitter.
I'm a slut. But yeah, so I think I either just need to get properly fitted or just get some gel inserts or something because
get some arch support inserts. Arch supports are fucking.
This is awkward. I've lost them. Thank you so much for the resub, though, Steve. I got them thick feet. You know it, boy. Got them thick toes. My toes are asleep still. I've lost them. Have I lost you? I don't think so. I think I'm still alive. No, I'm still alive. Weird. Hello? Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, Discord froze. That's neat. That's nice. Let's just kill Discord real quick. Man, my computer real fucky wucky. When did I last restart? Oh no. Don't look at that. I work in IT. That's a bad number. It's a very bad number. Hold on. Restarting.
There he goes.
One
Oh,
is the loneliest number that you'll ever know.
Oh,
we
now we
can
can hear
hear
you.
you, fuck.
Right now.
My Discord froze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
Are we going off Leon?
We back?
Nani?
Off Leon? Off Leon. Thanks, Steve. I'll
Oh,
save
there
that
it
for
is.
next time.
Or you can put it up there right now because I'm still talking about it.
Steve, it's very.
Fine, don't.
Whatever.
Okay, so apparently from the time that, so basically, as I
easy.
said, shockingly, this the owner is basically buys into the whole QAnon conspiracy theory of, you know, the election was stolen and all that. They've only been able to count 250,000 of the ballots out of 2.1 million ballots, which is 12-ish%, and they're expected to be counting till August at the rate they're going, and even
This is
then,
just-
like, what'd you say?
This is just gonna turn out like in 2016 when fucking Jill Stein tried to do a recount in Pennsylvania and it came out 200 votes more for Trump.
Yeah. Didn't that already happen somewhere?
Probably. Well, it happened in Arizona. There were several previous recounts with no irregularities. Now, in on the topic sheet, there it is. I put on that it was shockingly racist, and I'm still not sure it isn't. Basically, one of the guys involved with the recount was saying that they're going to be like forensically analyzing the ballots to see if there's bamboo fibers in them. Now, because they believe that 40,000 ballots were dropped off from China. Now, I was just like, that is horrifyingly racist. Just because it's from China, you think there's bamboo in it. But I actually did some research.
I'm sorry. What?
I actually did some research yesterday where apparently bamboo, because China is a lot of it's not deforested, but like they have a fuck ton more bamboo than they do trees. I think a lot of their paper products are made from bamboo. So while don't get me wrong, the conspiracy theory is fucking stupid any way you look at it. If they could hypothetically prove it, if they could find bamboo fibers, they won't, but it's not as racist as I thought it was. It's still stupid any way you look at it, but I
think it's just about as racist as you thought it was.
it almost certainly is, but like my own research, I couldn't be certain of it because honestly, like the Google results were very limited. They talked a lot about how the ancient Chinese made paper out of bamboo. I don't know if they're still, and I can't tell if they're still doing it that way or not. So I don't fucking know.
And I'm just gonna ask this question. How would they know what the ballot looks like?
Because the Chinese secretly want the very communist Joe Biden in power, so the Democrats sense the ballot. So I don't fucking know. I don't look that deep into conspiracy theory, so I don't lose my own fucking mind. But I assume it's something about how they wanted Joe Biden elected, so they probably sent like the template, then they printed it up, and then don't think about it too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
It's just Asian hate on the rise again. Like I saw a fucking comedy sketch where the guy entered His first line had the CH word in it.
Wow.
That's not great.
I'm like, come on.
What else? Anything else I got here? Also the fact that a couple of news articles I read for preparing for this topic basically said that these chuckle fucks basically have unfettered access to these ballots and may or may not be tampering them and no one fucking knows if they are. And this is completely unprecedented in the entire history of the United States, and it's definitely not fucking okay. It's basically just they're trying to sow doubt in the democratic process for the next election. Essentially, is what's happening here. It's fucking bullshit. I'm not having any what. Fuck that.
That ends conspiracy.
Conspiracy bullshit corner makes me depressed.
That was just Doctor Who.
I'm aware. So yeah, I think Ryan posed the question of, are we opening too fast?
The answer is yes.
I don't remember like the whole context of it, but I basically ended it with, or is it just because we have quarantine brain and people are just scared?
The answer is yes, but people stopped giving a shit 6 months ago, so all the lawmakers are just like, well, fuck it. Like, none of this shit was aside from like masks, none of this like social distancing shit was enforced at any.
Even then, the masks were only enforced some places.
Need I remind you of when I went to the theater and their idea of social distancing was grouping pairs of seats together instead of roping off every other seat. So they don't care, or they're too stupid to understand it.
I'd also like to point out that Hello Tushy has you can go to hellotushy.com/pages/can we eat ass yet, and they have a lovely little counter that lets you know if you can eat ass yet. Currently, no, you cannot eat ass because only 34.4% of Americans have been vaccinated. Huh?
I thought you were about to say you were sponsored by Hello Tushy, and I was about to be like, dude, let me in on that.
If Hello Tushy wants to sponsor the podcast, just,
But with
I'm here.
Not giving a fuck anymore, like, I can attest to that. Like, so, my company, every time we get a COVID case at my location or the location next door, we get like an email saying like, yo, we had a COVID case, sanitize the workspace, contact tracing. I don't believe they do contract tracing or really their sanitizing is like spritzing with like a
spritz.
sanitizing bottle, and it's bullshit. But so like starting like 2 weeks ago, like right before I went on vacation, we got, I think there were 5 or 6 people got COVID like within like 14 days of each other, and 2 of them worked in the same area. Shockingly, one of them never wore a mask like in the back, even though it's company policy to wear a mask wherever you fucking go in the building, unless you're in the lunchroom, in which case the tables are spaced like 6 feet apart like they should be. But a bunch of people got COVID. Everyone is back now, seems to be okay, but like I'm kind of like not jumping, but I like hear a cough. I hear people like coughing. I'm just like, God fucking damn it, why are you here? It's probably just allergies because, tis the season, but like I
have been sneezing a fuck ton lately.
They're like one of my coworkers is like an old motherfucker, and I'm constantly catching him, like even if he's like sick, like technically the policy is have your mask on at all times, even if you're 6 feet away from people. And like I'm constantly catching him with it like under his nose, or like if he's sitting at a computer like below his chin. And I'm just like, the masks are for you, you old fuck. It's so you don't die. Put your fucking mask on. I don't care if you're vaccinated. I'm the guy at work who got vaccinated and is wearing KN95s around the lab. Because
I don't know why they institute what they do for fucking like drunk, because Americans are are fucked up, and not entirely our fault, but we're fucked up in that we care more about money than we care about dying. So they should have just fined people for not wearing masks and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the policy they've stated is basically.
I believe legally they couldn't fine you for
Yeah,
not wearing a mask.
The policy is, wear a mask at all times. We'll discipline you if you don't, but I've yet to see it enforced. So, and I'm not about that life of calling people out on that, because like if it's someone I just see at like the mall or something, like I might go like something like put a mask on or something like that. But like I have to go to work every single day and work with these people, and I'm not about making enemies at work. So like
I have noticed that some of the places have started like tearing up their like markers on the floor for like 6 feet stuff, and people have immediately stopped caring. They will get as close to you as fucking possible in line.
I am very glad that they got rid of the shop this one way thing at Jewel, because I gotta say that was a pain in the ass to navigate around.
They had that at Meyer when I was there, and even fucking working there was a pain in the ass with having to follow that.
Yeah.
It's like it's easier to take this pallet down this way than it is down the correct alleyway or whatever.
Yeah.
But even at Meyer, like when we saw someone without a mask, we couldn't like go up to them and tell them. We couldn't enforce it. So then why are you fucking telling us this?
I thought
my supervisors.
You could have thrown them out of the store.
I had to let someone else know, and then they'll take care of it. But me, the individual, the normal employee could not do it.
I'm just so glad
average employee Bob.
I'm just so glad I don't actually work retail.
I'm glad I don't either.
Do you count Six Flags as working retail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't work retail anymore, because like
I guess that's different.
Phase
I
still customer
like
service,
consumer entertainment and such.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Consumer.
But like,
service.
with like the stories that Faye was posting, used to post a lot on like Facebook. I don't really.
Yeah, about the library stuff.
But like about the library stuff, I was like, Faye, you have the patience of a saint, because I would be cursing these people out. I don't have the patience to put up with rude or
Can't
dumb
do it.
people anymore. I would. Someone hire me to what is it? Obama's anger translator. I will hire me. I will do that for you.
I worked in food service for 2 years, so yeah, I get it.
I've worked in IT for the last 4.5 years, so I get it.
I worked at Six Flags. Believe me, I get it. People leave their brains in their cars.
And it's not even the customers half the time. It's the people you work for.
Oh, God, yeah.
Looking at you, Meyer.
A few of those there, too.
Yeah, I'm calling you out, Meyer.
Well,
I know you're probably not watching this.
There goes my Meyer sponsorship.
You don't want it.
Was really hoping to get those Meyer My Perks.
What?
Every year you just get a $5 coupon. That's it.
Is it really?
No, that's. I'm just joking.
Oh, that's what the sponsorship would be?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a tangent here. Any of you guys played a Monopoly game at Jewel?
We did last year.
A very long time ago.
This year was really weird, because it was like before you matched pieces, and like if you got the prize if you matched the piece. This year was some weird, like you scanned the code into your phone and you. Like it was like a matching game. It was fucking stupid.
They started half doing that last year.
This isn't even Monopoly anymore. This is just like a matching game with the Monopoly logo on it. What's the fucking point?
Probably because they didn't want people sending back those like papers and stuff, so they just want to do everything digitally, which
that's fair,
fine.
I guess.
Where were you when McMillions happened?
I remember I was in school and they were going, does anyone's kids work at McDonald's? Does anyone's parents work at McDonald's? Does anyone's parents work at McDonald's? That was a dark video.
Steve, you should watch. There's like it's a clip from the a podcast called Face Jam where they talk about like fast food, and they talked about the McMillions scandal.
Well, okay. Why don't we? I don't. What is that? I like it. Vaguely rings a bell, but
thing. But anyway, there's like they did like an animated version of the McMillions.
Well, no. I was asking about the McMillions controversy. I don't actually know what that is.
It was when they had the.
It was the Monopoly game.
When they had the Monopoly game at McDonald's, and they found out that it was basically like fixed. So.
McMillions refers to McMillions examines the $24 million worth of fraud that corrupted the McDonald's Monopoly game between 1989 and 2001, in which there were almost no legitimate $1 million winners in the contest.
Why people in the company rigged it?
McMillions is the name of the documentary. It's a 6-part documentary. Essentially, it sounds like they pretty much rigged. I think so. Let's see here. Through 6 episodes, the documentary introduces the FBI and other legal authorities who investigated the Monopoly game heist, as well as the bogus winners and their perpetrators. Using in-depth interviews with those involved in every aspect of the crime, McMillions offers an insider's view into one of the most notorious fraud cases of the early 1990s and 2000s.
Where were you when McMillions happened?
So India's doing pretty good with COVID.
Anyway, there's a short animated clip from their podcast where they talk about it. And basically, it's a very, very long allegory for another incident
that happened at the beginning of 2001, or in the early 2000s.
In 2001.
Yes.
I remember I saw that there was a McDonald's I could see from my house, and then after McMillions, I looked out my window, and I could still see it because it was still there. But
what?
It was. You have to watch the video. It's really funny.
It's a 9/11 joke.
Yes.
Sure.
Something went wrong.
I will. Hold on. Let me just look it up so I can.
I'm good.
How's India doing with COVID-19?
No.
Not well.
No.
Like
it was not my topic. Not well.
I'm sad that people are dying. But some part of me is just like, it's kind of nice to know that we're not the country who handled coronavirus the worst.
Like, they only got really bad recently, right?
I did see a statistic earlier that estimated that like actual COVID deaths versus reported COVID deaths, and like people like India, the US, and Russia have vastly underreported COVID deaths. So,
well, there's a whole counter argument going on, and it's been going on that like pretty much hospitals, if you had COVID and you died from like if you were in a car accident, and this actually happened, by the way, like someone was in a car accident and then they died in the hospital, and then post mortem they did a test and they had COVID, so it counted as a COVID death.
That was like right at the beginning though. But,
yeah,
like,
but still, I mean,
like what?
Yeah, it's probably super rare that happens, and like the whole argument is like how many people are actually dying from COVID. It's probably underlying symptoms. So it's like, you idiot. But
that's how it works. That's how it works. You don't just die of COVID.
Most people don't just die of cancer; they die of other stuff.
Exactly, the cancer causes like an embolism, or something,
I mean,
or it shuts your brain off. COVID is going to exacerbate conditions you already have, which is why it's so bad on old people, because they already have conditions, and COVID's just gonna make them worse, leading to them fucking dying. The odds of you dying of just COVID are not, I mean, they're probably not very high, but they're I mean, it's not impossible.
I mean, that's like my aunt's ex-boyfriend died from it, and he was like 70, but he didn't really have anything wrong with him, but that made everything else that was like kind of not good collapse. So
yeah, I mean, and even then, like one of the big things is like, oh, people aren't dying of COVID, they're dying of like pneumonia. But like, isn't pneumonia just like not even like technically a disease? It's like a condition that your lungs can become.
Yeah, it's fluid in the
Pneumonia is
lung.
liquid in your lungs.
Yeah, but it's not like a disease. Like there's no disease called pneumonia. It's just like
No,
it's something that it's something that happens to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a symptom of other things that happen. Like
It'd be like calling sneezing a disease.
yeah.
Yes or no?
Not sure I compare it to sneezing, but basically,
But
it's a side effect. It's a side effect, or it's an effect of another illness. You like pneumonia itself is you're not just going to get pneumonia. You're going to get it from like a really gnarly cold or spending too long outside in the weather.
Sorry, I was just thinking of like.
Wait, hold on a sec. I'm being corrected by someone with an actual medical degree.
Sorry, I was
What's
just
up?
thinking. I was thinking of like a mobster gives a guy cement shoes, and when he's on trial, he's like, "He had pneumonia." What can I say? Fluid in the lungs. Man was sick.
It's like calling it. It's like
Yeah, he
calling
was
the female
underwater.
orgasm a disease.
Sorry, hold on a sec. I was not listening. Just came right back to.
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
came
how
back.
I got that from what I was talking about, but
You came back
I
at a
had
time.
it play for a while.
Okay.
I might have to go back and listen to that for context.
that part.
Anyways,
Vanessa's
Steve, what did you
Googling
find out?
something.
Okay.
Hold on. You wanna talk? Yeah, okay. She says pneumonia is an infection. Can be caused by virus, bacteria, fungi, or parasites. So you can. Right, but it's a. Well, I wasn't. You can't just get pneumonia, but it usually is. Well, no, I'm not saying you can't die of pneumonia. What?
Not a symptom of something else.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
You can absolutely die of pneumonia.
You can die of
My-
pneumonia.
that's
No,
how my
I wasn't
grandpa
saying-
technically
I wasn't
died.
saying- I wasn't saying you couldn't, but like,
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's caused by an infection. So yeah, of the lungs. So I don't know. See, this is why I have some of the medical degree around.
Where were
Talk out of
you
my ass.
when McMillions happened?
Of that, my cousin runs a few hospitals, and she was saying that she's she is scared of COVID and stuff, but she's also like apparently very uncomfortable with norovirus because it's extremely contagious.
What?
Just offhand, like it's
Norovirus?
norovirus.
Rings a
Yeah,
bell.
Wait, which one?
yeah, norovirus.
Nora? N-O-R-A?
Noro.
Now I'm just imagining a pink virus. that wants to break my legs.
N-O-R-O?
Yeah.
Oh, norovirus.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say a norovirus would be wielding a hammer and trying to break my legs, but no, nobody else. Okay, fine.
I got it. It's just it wasn't funny.
Wow, thanks, Mike. Fuck you.
Infection. So basically, its symptoms are very similar to like food poisoning.
Vomiting and diarrhea and stomach cramps.
Yeah.
Could also
Well,
have
like-
low-grade fever and chills, headache, and muscle aches.
Oh, sorry.
Is it deadly?
Oh,
It can be if it's not treated properly, but it's not very deadly. You don't really die from unless you're already sick. You don't really die from it.
Are there like is it like outbreaks are happening right now of it or something?
No, but it's just like when it does happen, it's
Why is she
more so
scared of
because-
that then?
Well,
Like,
because
why
I-
just all of a sudden?
It's because my parents got food poisoning from Pepe's a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So in other words, it's
note
kind of
to
like
self,
a
don't go to
okay.
Pepe's. The food kind of sucks there anyway.
Okay, first of all, fuck you.
Way better Mexican restaurants out there, dude.
Okay, but I could get so much fucking food for $11.
That is also that is fair.
Valid.
In
Valid.
the 10+ years that we've going to Pepe's, this is like the first time that they've gotten food poisoning there. So
I'd like to take a tangent real quick to show off the cake that Vanessa made from.
Oh no, the
that
cake!
was
No, fine.
amazing.
That was fine. The cake is fine. Anyway,
Is it a
Vanessa
lie?
Made an amazing. No, it is not. It's the truth. Vanessa made an amazing gluten-free lemon cake with like blueberry. It's like 2 layers. It's got
Lemons?
Blueberry. What? Yeah, lemons. It's got blueberries in between. Real fucking tasty. Would recommend.
Nice.
Lemons.
Vanessa is the best chef, and I'm a lucky man.
Top Chef.
What?
Top Chef.
She could probably compete on Top Chef. Maybe
Master
not Top
Chef. Master Chef, you mean?
Well,
No, Top Chef.
Being gluten free, you have to learn to cook for yourself. So.
I think it's sports time.
Sports corner.
I uploaded something to be put at the end. So
Well, why didn't you tell me sooner?
He's giving you time. Where'd you upload it to?
Atlanta. Shut up. Atlanta Braves pitcher Huascar Ynoa has more home runs this season so far than Francisco Lindor, who the Mets brought in for over $341 million for 10 years. As of me writing this, I wrote this sometime last week. Since then, Lindor has hit 2 home runs with the Mets, passing former Mets pitcher Bartolo Colon, aka Big Sexy, on the Mets all-time home run list. Speaking of the Braves, along with they are joining the Texas Rangers as the only 2 teams to go full capacity for games this season so far, as of the 7th. And they hosted a free in-game vaccine clinic for those in attendance. And each person who got vaxxed will get not 1 but 2 tickets to a future game.
Oh, that's dope.
See, that's how you do it.
Yeah, more places should totally do that. That's amazing.
And the Braves are actually, good, as opposed to the Rangers. With the Los Angeles Angels releasing 41-year-old Albert Pujols, there are no more active players from the humongous entertainment video game Backyard Baseball 2003
Oh no!
on any MLB roster. He is still out. He was designated for assignment, which means he is being sent to the minors, but you can choose not to, and basically become a free agent. No one has signed him yet.
Yeah.
Mainly
He's
because
41.
he's 41. Yeah, he's 41 years old. He can only go to an American League team and be a designated hitter.
That's all he can do.
Yeah.
He can't run. He'll break a leg.
The Oakland Athletics, as of today, officially got the okay to begin looking for relocation possibilities in the case that their new stadium proposal isn't accepted. Why is this a big deal? Because the trend of teams getting new stadiums is that regardless of how much money the owners make, they want taxpayers to pay for the stadium. They don't want to put any of their money into it.
Well, of
Well,
course.
that's always how it works.
Why
Most
should we
stadiums
have
are
to
taxed.
pay when the taxpayers can pay? Damn it.
Yeah, well, maybe you should put out a fucking decent sports team.
Oh, got him.
This also just doesn't apply to baseball. It is applied to hockey, football, anything. On the flip side of that, Iowa Cubs owner kept all full-time employees on full pay and benefits during the pandemic. Quote, "We lost $4 million, but they needed the money more than I did." I think the Iowa Cubs are the AAA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, obviously. All right, so last week I mentioned the University of South Carolina having a deal with Manscaped. Well, now the University of Arkansas has officially licensed tortilla chips.
What?
Yup.
What?
Why?
Why not?
That's valid.
With the New England Patriots on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule this upcoming season, Tom Brady has the chance to join the likes of Drew Brees, Brett Favre, and Peyton Manning as the only quarterbacks to defeat all 32 teams.
Really?
Yep. Y'all remember Tim Tebow?
Unfortunately, yes.
He back?
Well, after 3,054 days, he is back on an NFL roster with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but not as a quarterback.
Bortles. Sorry. The only
Blake
reason-
Bortles!
The only reason I know the Jacksonville Jaguars is from The Good Place.
Instead of signing as a quarterback, he's signed as a tight end.
For
Okay.
1 year. Oh, I read this morning. Actually, it's for 1 year. What?
What are you doing for the past decade?
He was a
Praying?
sports. He was a sport that. He was a sports analyst for a bit, and then he was playing for a good chunk of it, playing minor league baseball for the New York Mets.
Ah.
And
Jordan?
and
Yeah,
not
except Michael Jordan was
that
actually
great.
good.
Well, not at baseball.
Or no, Michael Jordan was actually good at his main sport.
Yeah, that. And report came out today. Not everyone in the Jacksonville Jaguar organization is thrilled about him being there.
Okay. Why was he even a huge thing? Was the fact that he prays before every game. So does everyone else. The difference is he's white.
Well, no,
Probably.
the difference was he would kneel and pray on the field after like a good play or something, didn't
I'm
he?
the people that do that.
Deboing.
Yeah.
So
And
cringy.
then gets fucking way overdrafted
Destroyed.
in his draft, and then sucks as a quarterback. You ready to feel old yet? San Francisco 49ers recent draft pick Trey Lance will be the first NFL player born in the 2000s to sign with a team.
Oh no.
We old.
So old.
Anyone born in the 19s can drink now.
True.
Yes, that's how
Yeah.
math works.
Well,
Shut up.
yeah, yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Ottawa Senator forward Tim Stutzla scored his first NHL hat trick last night, but with no fans in the stands. His roommate and got the neighborhood kids to come over and throw hats over the fence.
That's precious. I love it.
Yes.
Roommate slash teammate is what I meant to say. Brady Kachuk.
Oh, that's adorable. I love it.
All right, that's all I have for odd shit. But Stanley Cup playoffs are happening.
Is that when you did the thing?
Stage is set. Yep, that's what I.
How's
That's
the
like-
Oh, it's
how's
huge.
the Wilson saga going?
What?
What's huge?
How's the Wilson saga going at this moment?
He collided with another. In a game against the Flyers, he collided with one of the Flyers, knee on knee, and the two of them are out for a bit.
Yeah.
No Hawks, I see.
Oh yeah,
The
we all.
Flyers coach is like, you got to make this sacrifice.
And okay, but the weird thing is, I don't know the guys. I don't know the Flyer player that hit him.
You
I've
will
never
soon.
never heard of him before.
You do now.
Okay, but the collision though, like, it was completely on accident. Neither of them were looking. All right.
Oh.
Like, you're a hero. I am.
Since when?
What?
I should probably
Huh?
have this pulled up as well. But look at me, I'm so professional.
I have it ready. It's already up.
I can't read it on stream. 'Cause
I
it's too
got-
small.
Well, what do you want me to do? Cover up someone's face?
Nope.
Do you want me to cover up someone's face? Want me to cover my face for you?
Oh, there it is. All right.
What you got, Steve? Let's see.
Oh!
Oh my
What?
god, that's amazing. I don't even know where you got that picture from.
Or just
Hold up.
What am I
That's
missing?
amazing. Where?
What is this
Know where
picture?
I know exactly where that picture is
Oh,
from, actually.
that's
It's from a country concert. Holy shit, he even put negative space in my glasses. That is an impressive amount of work, Steve. Bravo.
Nice.
Negative space, I don't think is the right word, but you get the idea.
Damn.
He made my glass. That's amazing. Great job, Steve.
baby. She was under the blanket.
Hi,
Alright,
Chris.
so-
I woke her up and she came out purring.
Steve says hi.
Hi.
All right, so from the North Division,
Mm-hmm.
it's Toronto. There's no question. Winnipeg is has, in their last 10 games, has won one of them.
Go Leafs.
Yeah. Montreal, I'm not sold on their goaltending because I think Carey Price is either just coming back from an injury or he's going to be out for a bit. I don't trust Edmonton at all. I don't care that their goalie is playing like crazy right now. I don't think Connor McJesus can carry the Oilers through any
Connor
like,
McJesus.
any further into the playoffs. It's Toronto's winning it.
Mm.
The West Division, it's all between Vegas and Colorado, and I'm giving the edge to Vegas. I don't trust Colorado being so young. I don't even know if there's like any sort of solid veterans on there or veterans that I think are that would make a difference. I don't think Minnesota and St. Louis stand a chance at all. East Division, this is stacked. I would think the Islanders would have stood more of a chance if their captain didn't get hurt early in the season. So I feel like they're not going to last very long against Pittsburgh. I have more faith in Washington going far, even though they're playing Boston in the first round. I'd also like to see a Pittsburgh Washington matchup in the final round of the East Division or whatever. And Central Division, for the first time ever, both Florida teams will be playing each other in the playoffs. And despite Nashville shutting out Carolina last night 5-0, Carolina definitely has the edge over them. Basically the whole Central Division was a race to who was all right. Who sucks the least to get the fourth spot? And this included the Hawks as well. It was between the Predators, the Hawks, and
real quick, Ryan. Don't mean to interrupt you. Thank you so much for the follow, Rick Slinger. Thank you so much. Continue.
Oh, that's Rick Slinger. I know that person.
Keep going, Ryan.
It's really a toss-up between Tampa Bay and Florida. Both of them have been playing really strong this year. But as far as who's going to win the division, this is the one that I really don't know who's going to win. I want Carolina to win it all, but their lack of in my opinion, their lack of veteran presence isn't going to help matters. It's like I get that you want getting to the playoffs, it's a learning experience for everyone, but you don't want to be learning as a number one seed in your division.
Yeah, sure you can.
Florida's, I think, is in the same spot where there really isn't that many veteran players on the roster other than their goaltender and their coach, but the coach doesn't really count. Tampa Bay has the better all-around game out of them. But this division playoff is going to be interesting to see. I don't know who's going to be the two to reach the finals. But I'm kind of hoping it's the Leafs' year this year. They've been playing like crazy.
So you think the Leafs are going to beat the Knights?
I don't know who they will play is the thing. Because I don't know who the North is going to who the North champion is going to play.
Gotcha. Exciting. I like the Leafs and the Knights, so it's a problem for me. We'll see. Leafs.
Yeah, I was torn between the Leafs and the Knights winning it. I feel like the Knights have to do something because of the salary cap, but also the Leafs are more up against the salary cap. So I think that with all the moves that they made, they need to do something with it. Otherwise, this whole process is just a big waste of time for them.
Does that wrap it up for sports?
Which is nothing new for
The Leafs.
Leafs fans.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Can I
I'm
take the graphics
done.
off the
Yep.
screen?
Yep.
Cool. Get that trash out of here. Sports Corner's over. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I still need a theme song, by the way. Where's my theme song?
When I fucking decide to work on it.
It's your theme song. Hurry it up.
Trash man. I live with your
Trash
garbage.
man.
I don't know. Am I gonna get hired?
Now on to something completely different.
Sidestep that real quick.
I bought a new Lego set.
That's fucking great, Steve. So did we actually.
It's the Hubble well, it's just one small part of it. It's the Hubble Space Telescope. The rest of it's a space shuttle. Don't have that built yet, though.
Nice. Chris recently got. They have a Harry Potter new set where it's 4 different books.
Oh
Where-
yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
and then they unfold into like different classrooms. So they got all 4 at Target, and because they did that, I got the Scout Trooper Stormer helmet with the like the
bust,
visor
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, I love the busts. The busts are the coolest like Lego thing.
I should get them, but like,
They now have Venom and Carnage and Batman, too.
I don't know if you can make it out, but this set right here is one from the first movie. It's where they're going through Fluffy's room, and then it's got like the devil's snare under it.
Oh, cool. Oh, I do
Like,
see that. Yeah.
Fluffy's, like right there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I think I
that
vaguely
is an
remember.
Ancient set.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember
Oh,
seeing someone have that set. So yeah,
my
that's an old one.
God, that's like almost on par with my. Oh, here's a question.
I
Are
have
the
one that's
are
old.
the well no are the figures yellow or skin
They're
color?
yellow.
Ooh, that's
I have a lot of yellow one. Steve, I have a Gungan sub.
I've got my oldest set is my like an OG X-wing with like
I have
Oh.
remnants of an OG X-wing, but I don't have.
a
The full-
few pieces have gotten swapped out over the years. Ain't gonna be selling for anything, but it's definitely a collector's item.
think
I used to have
Gun-
the soccer field.
I have
Oh,
man. I have a
Oh.
bunch of parts of the soccer field.
Yeah.
Like the one with like the kind of like spring
Oh,
figures
yeah.
you
Yep.
bobbled them.
Yep.
Oh my god, I forgot that existed until just this second.
Yeah. It was like a full like game you could play pretty much. Yep.
Yeah,
and Abby
that's
just jumped on
one
my
of
desk.
oldest ones, and then
Oh,
the
she's on the
Gungan
keyboard.
sub, and then the Harry Potter ones.
Hello, Kitty. Would you like to say hi to
Yeah,
stream?
I have a giant tub full of old
Hi.
Legos, a bunch of shredded instructions that I like pawing through all
Hey.
those Legos would take for fucking ever though, so I'm a little reluctant to do it.
Thank you so much for the bits, Patrick. I have a scene from the first Harry Potter where they're fighting the troll in the dungeon. Nice.
What's the name of that?
in the dungeon.
What's the name of that like line of Legos where it's like the really complicated ones? It's got like the name plaque on them and whatever. Like,
Mindstorm.
Oh, Ultimate Collector's Edition.
yeah, I have a TIE Interceptor of that. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, nice. I'm
Nice.
jealous.
Yeah,
The
I
the
got,
only
I actually have a lot of those. I have a TIE Interceptor. I have an ATST and Vader's TIE Fighter.
Ooh,
Nice.
I my one that I'm super excited for that it doesn't even have a release date yet, but apparently they're working on it. Is like one of the Republic gunships from the prequel trilogy, from the prequels.
Huh. Nice.
And like that is like a dream set of mine. I really want that thing. But like apparently they're working on it, but it's been like a couple years since it was announced, or like it won like a poll or something like that.
Be right back.
Yeah, it won a poll or something, but like I will be dropping however much they ask for on that
They're-
one once it comes out.
do they come out with it? I was
What?
just about to ask. They do. They have a Vader bust now.
Yeah, they do.
So I think the only Star Wars ones I'm missing are the Vader one and the Boba Fett one.
I haven't bought any of them. I probably should at some point. But,
The busts are cool because you can kind of just like display them. Yeah, and so I didn't get the Boba Fett one when I saw it on the shelves because that was before The Mandalorian season 2, and I was always in the mindset of Boba Fett's kind of like a punk ass bitch. Because
Boba Fett is no longer a punk ass bitch.
no, now Boba Fett's cool, but like people were overhyped about Boba Fett in my opinion, and just I didn't really get it why people were so into Boba Fett. But
Because he has dope looking armor.
I mean,
You're
he looked
cool.
cool, but he didn't do anything.
He had a
True.
jetpack.
I might have to get
He looked cool and then yeeted himself straight into a sand vagina.
the Vader one looks fucking awesome.
No one is going to comment on the fact that I just said the word sand vagina.
No, I heard you.
We heard you were 100% accurate.
Fair enough.
We also have the Iron Man bust, and I don't really like it that much. It's
Yeah,
Chris's
it looks
actually.
kinda weird.
Yeah, it's like oddly proportioned.
Misproportioned.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
face part is weird, but like the Star Wars ones look great. The Vader one I'm looking at right now looks really cool. I might actually have to pick this up online.
If they get like a Phase 2 clone trooper, then I might buy one. I'm all about the clone
I
troopers.
really like the busts, just because like you could very easily just build like a little shelf for them and like display them on like a wall somewhere, just because they just look very artsy, and I like that.
Get me a Captain Rex one and I'm in.
That's kind of how I feel about the Pokemon Mega Blocks. Like they just look kind of weird.
Oh.
Yeah, that's like put
He's
that
all
back.
like blocky and round in the weird in wrong spots.
Yeah.
It's like the
Like a
Halo.
bootleg.
It's like the Halo.
Well, it's
They've
like a
actually
block.
got some really cool like Halo, they're like Halo knockoff Legos, like where they've got like a fucking energy sword and like a Master Chief helmet. But they actually look pretty good.
Those are just the Mega Blocks, right?
I have some Halo Mega Blocks down there too. I have
Yeah.
a Wraith, I have a Warthog, I have a Banshee.
Looks
A
pretty
tank.
neat. Not sure.
You
I'd
didn't
buy
need
it.
to. You just needed to look cool in the 1980s. You didn't need to do anything. That's fair. What
That is true.
the tangent I was gonna go on before Legos happened was a animal rescue in Chicago released 1,000 feral cats into the streets of Chicago to combat the rat problem.
There's one, I didn't know there was a rat problem. Two, that just now you have to release a bunch of dogs to take care of the cats.
Well, we call them politicians, Steve. But
Cats or dogs?
Rats.
Oh, the rats, yes.
yes.
Come on, Steve, keep up.
Pick up the pace, Steve.
Hey, you know what? That is an insult to rats. To At least rats are occasionally adorable.
Well, like Abby was a
Would
feral
have a
cat.
rat.
Yeah, you were a feral cat at one point, weren't you? Yeah, you were on the streets.
She
I
gets
mean-
to AF.
If they are truly like released from an animal shelter and stuff like that, they've all been neutered. So I mean, because what they do with feral cats is they do TNR, which is tag, neuter, release. So like Abby's got like a corner of her ear chopped off because she's tagged as like being like processed through a vet.
Oh, is that why she got her ear
Better
chopped off?
arrangement
Mhm.
of those three letters.
That's kind of fucked up.
Well, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, I don't think it hurts them or anything. But yeah, it's a little fucked up.
Getting a part of your body sliced off doesn't hurt or anything?
I don't know, Steve. I don't know the
Well,
science
not when
behind
they numb
animals.
the fuck out of you.
What'd you
That's
say,
true.
Mike?
Not when they numb the fuck out of you.
Okay, if they numb the fuck out of you, sure, fine. Part of me doubts that they do.
Besides that, was a interesting thing that happened in Chicago.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
It is kind of fucking weird. Oh yeah, this thing. So Nintendo, and there's two sides of this. Nintendo finally put out online play for a specific game,
Which is,
Mario Party for the Switch.
wait, there wasn't online play for that before?
No, and it came out 2 years ago. Yeah, and that was a game that I got. We played it. It was fun for like an hour or two because there's only like 3 or 4 levels.
I feel like that's the more pressing problem than online play.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super small. The game is super short. There's like nothing.
And also the turn limits have been severely reduced, right?
Yeah, I think the max number of turns is like 25 or something.
Yeah.
And there's also the buddy system's kind of cool. I
I mean,
think it
To
is the
be
first time they
honest-
patched the game too. Yeah.
I don't see how. That's not a game that I think online play would be a huge thing for.
It is like pandemic would have been
times,
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but like I
Yeah,
agree. Most of the time when I think Mario Party, like we're all together having fun, hanging out. The hope is, and I saw this on Twitter too. The hope is that they're prepping for the next Mario Party, and they're just kind of like testing out like, the mechanics behind it. There are also growing rumors online that Mario Kart 9 is coming out this Christmas or holiday season, because we haven't had a Mario game like an original Mario Kart game since like 2013 or something.
Yeah, the
2013,
Mario
2014?
Kart, Mario Kart 8 is the one on the Switch right now. Is basically just a port with maybe a couple extra tracks from the Wii U.
It has no extra parts.
The best-selling
Really?
racing game of all time, and
Yes.
they haven't made a new one.
Mario Kart 8 is honestly the best Mario Kart game I've ever played.
I'm
Like,
enjoying it.
I
it's
saw a statistic. It was like 6
brilliant.
months ago. Like, it is literally the best-selling racing game ever made.
yeah. I mean, it's my favorite. I love it. It's the game I just go for all the time. I mean, I think it's I don't know if I'd say flawless, but like, I find very wrong with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That wasn't a complete sentence. Try that again.
So
Oh,
it's
okay,
the-
they added battle mode to 8 Deluxe, which fine.
I don't even know what battle mode is. So.
It's like you steal balloons from each other.
Oh no, zero interest in playing that.
Yeah.
Only fun when you do it with Roombas.
Yeah. Ryan almost made the mistake of getting into Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mostly
don't
just
do
the
that.
unboxing of them. Right?
What?
It was mostly just the unboxing of them.
Unboxing and then seeing if anything was worth, and then going from there.
Don't be a card scalper.
I mean,
But
yeah, you
I just went into a store, see if they had a box. I was gonna get a box, see what happens. They had none, so I'm just like, you know what? Maybe this is a sign. I'm not gonna bother.
well, because the whole thing with, I mean, you look at those big unboxing streams, and they're unboxing like 100 cards at a time, or 100 packs at a time. You literally need to spend like thousands of dollars on packs before you get anything of value. Because, I mean, if they were just valuable cards laying around in packs all the time, like, they wouldn't be valuable.
Yeah,
No.
because like Ray tweeted yesterday, he was like, I just bought like $6,000 worth of Pokemon cards.
yeah.
You just give
for stream.
$6,000 to drop. That's insane.
Well, Ray, I mean, like,
Ray's huge on Twitch.
yeah,
That's
he's big.
True.
He, like, you think a platypus gets a lot of donos? Just watch Ray a
Didn't
little
he
bit.
make like $11,000 on his first stream?
Something
Something like that, yeah. He had, like, turn off his alert noises because it just was nonstop.
That's
God, I wish I was funny.
Ray was a former achievement hunter. and
Well, you
then
see,
he went- so-
Ray had the advantage of having a huge cult following from Achievement Hunter. Like, there were people in the Achievement Hunter, like, fan base that, like, were just there for Ray. So when Ray
was-
left,
favorite. So
yeah, so when Ray left, people, like, left with him.
Does he voice anyone on like Red v Blue?
I don't
I
think
don't think he did any like voiceover
No.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. See, I
Well,
only-
he was Ray. Yeah, X-Ray and Vav.
I don't. The only Rooster Teeth content I watch are like the anime, or it's like Ruby and occasionally Red versus Blue. Like
You
I
should watch-
just don't have time to watch YouTube anymore.
Watch Camp, Steve.
yes. Watch.
I might.
Camp is fucking hilarious. What?
I'm looking at his IMDb page and it's all the fucking let's plays and shit.
Oh,
Oh, he played like bit roles in Red versus Blue, but like no one.
He wasn't like. Was he on Ruby at all or no?
no.
He had left by the time that started.
how long?
No, not started.
Well, he was. It was only a few years in to
Well,
Ruby.
Ruby started in like 2013.
Yeah, Ray left 2014 or 2015, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, that was a year before I graduated college. Wow, Ruby's been around for a while.
He
Mhm.
played McAllister in Red versus Blue. I don't even know who that. I think it's from the Chorus trilogy, maybe.
Deli.
I don't know. So Mike,
yeah,
how's
he's
it?
in the Resistance. So
So Mike, how's it where you live?
let me tell you a story. So I go
I'm
to
gonna tell you a little
Walmart
story.
to shop every now and then, and just to treat myself, I go through the DVD and Blu-ray section.
Treat
to,
yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. And they started doing this, which is the 3-film collection of the Lord of the Rings on Blu-ray.
Nice.
It's
Mhm.
finally on Blu-ray. So I get home, open it up.
Oh!
Empty. And you can see, I don't know if you, that the fucking, right there, the fucking thing is broken So someone fucking ripped the Blu-ray out of the case.
Did you
And
not bring it back to
when I
Walmart?
picked it up, I felt like, oh, the plastic around the casing feels kind of weird, but I didn't really think anything of it. So, yeah, that just fucking that was like what, a couple weeks ago, I think.
Did you bring it? Why didn't you bring it back?
What am I gonna say when I bring it back?
Hey, I bought this and it was empty.
And I could try that. But
I know, but I get what you're
already
saying. Because they could be like, how do we know we didn't take it out?
yeah,
You know, but like, I don't know, it's worth a shot.
because it was well past the time that I bought it that I found out that it was.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I mean, what I would have done is I would have called and said, "Hey, I just got home with this Blu-ray case that's empty. What should
Yeah.
I do?"
Fortunately, it was only $15, so still annoyed, but not at like a huge loss of money.
It's not like you paid for a $60 game and
Yeah.
got home to find the game wasn't in the case.
Right. Now,
That
Best
would've
Buy was
sucked.
selling a Blu-ray trilogy of the extended edition. This is only the theatrical version, but the extended edition cost $60 for some reason.
I've only
Oh.
ever seen the extended editions because Vanessa
Yeah.
had me watch them. Fine.
Oh, I fucking
What
love
a
them.
what a good partner. That's a good sign.
Yeah. It's nice to know that she has better taste than you.
That's fair. No, I mean,
Got
it's
him.
more like it's more like I didn't watch them when I was a kid, so I'm watching them. It's like, holy fucking shit! This is the cheesiest, tropiest shit. But then thinking back on it, they started the fucking tropes. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
And my ox.
Soundtrack slaps though.
It does slap. So that was all the topics, guys.
Short podcast this week.
We did it.
Wanna
There's only
jerk
4
off?
of us.
Do you remember? Did you happen to remember why Tucker Carlson is dog shit?
Nope. Well, he is, but
Well, yes.
That's me counts of the ways.
Oh, I
One
could talk for
Mississippi.
days about that one.
One, that face.
That's
only a mother
stupid
could love that
haircut, Where it
face.
just looks like it's stacked on his head.
Yep.
Get a real haircut, you damn hippie.
You guys want to?
I do love that.
Or whatever the polar opposite of a hippie is.
You guys want to play a game or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Minecraft?
can do Minecraft. Just a reminder for the stream schedule this week. No stream tomorrow. Doing something with Christine's family probably. Thursday, Chris and I will probably be streaming Resident Evil 8.
So you're trying to give Chris a heart attack, is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
From
fuck. Sorry. The author of Tokyo Ghoul was streaming the new Resident Evil game,
mhm.
and it goes exactly as you expect. He's just like mildly chuckling the whole time.
from what I've read about Village is that it's not as much of a horror game as 7 was.
I'm
It's
okay with that.
it's much more of a so if 7 was a horror survival, this is a shooter survival where it's
Done.
a
In
lot
already.
more gunplay and stuff like that.
I think I'd enjoy that a bit more because I was watching some gunplay, watching a little bit of gameplay. I was like, oh, I could play this. This looks interesting.
It's very punishing gameplay though. Like I mean it's very like you have to be good with your gun or you'll run out of ammo and die.
How much do you have to know about the other games? Because I don't know shit about Resident Evil.
I don't think any. I read a very brief plot intro, and it's essentially. Did you watch any of 7?
Yes, I think I might have watched a full playthrough actually.
Then
but I
you're
don't
probably
remember.
fine. I mean, if you just look it up on Wikipedia and just read how it ends, like it pretty much just it picks off. I mean, you're playing the same guy.
Oh, you are? The guy
Yes,
with
you-
the hand that got chopped off.
Yeah, you're playing as him.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
How does he jerk off?
It is back to schedule.
Oh,
Friday.
His hand got reattached.
Yeah. Friday,
okay.
we're back in Stardew Valley, year 3 stuff. make sure you're there for that because we're going to be doing crowd control again. So if you donate to the charity, you'll be able to fuck with me in the game. And that sounds like a good time for you,
save my
for
donation
me,
for
for
them.
the charity.
With
Yeah,
you,
sure.
I don't fuck with you.
So yeah, make sure you're watching Friday. Saturday, I'm thinking during the day Kingdom Hearts, and then Sunday probably Don't Starve or Minecraft or something. So that's how the week looks. And again, if you can, please consider donating to the St. Jude charity. Really appreciate it. Goes to a great cause. Put the link in the chat. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be live in probably 10ish minutes with some Minecraft. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Please remember to come outside of your rats and not inside.
I
The
want
fuck?
Lady Dimitrescu to sit on me.
The fuck?